Good morning. Thanks for tuning in to another daily conversation about situations in everyday life. So let's talk about it. So today's Thursday, and we are 7 days into the month now. Um, and I'm feeling good. Not too, you know, worn down yet. As I told you, I have 3 birthdays this month, and I'm traveling for work next week. So it's going to be a little draining for me this month, but I'm going to really take advantage of it come October. At least for that first week, because starting October, I'm going to restart getting back on my fitness and healthy eating. This month, what I'm doing is once a week detoxing and just starting to focus on my eating patterns, like doing the intermediate fasting, I think they call it. Yeah, I'm going to start doing that. Well, I kind of already started doing that. And this is the crazy part to me, right? I've been doing some research and I found out that my body type is considered metabolic. Pretty much like it can go up and down with my metabolism type thing. And I'm considered an endomorph. An endomorph. I'm considered an endomorph. I don't know what the hell that is, but I guess that's considered something. I don't know. Hey, I just did a test online and that's what it told me. Anybody can let me know what that is. I'm going to do a little bit more research on what that is after. I think I heard it, but it was a lot. It was just a lot, right? But what got me really ticked about it is it made me really understand what went on earlier this year, because I started a workout journey where I was working out 5 days a week. I started it back in December. And I think right around the time when my dad's passing anniversary came up, I kind of got a little, a lot of things just started happening, and I just kind of like, it vaguely diminished. It wasn't 5 days a week. It wasn't our 30-minute sessions. But I do remember that during that time, I didn't really lose any weight. It was like I was building. I felt like I was getting toned. So, and at that time, I didn't have a digital scale. So I didn't know if I was gaining muscle, if I was, what was going on there. But I just know that the numbers wasn't going down on the scale. And the scale wasn't 100 too, so let's just be real about that. So it could have been a little off. But let's just say the number, even if it was off, even if the weight number was off, I wasn't losing any weight. That was my issue. All of that working out, all of that, but I wasn't losing weight. Why? Because I think I was just still eating off, like my schedule is so crazy that my eating schedule is just as crazy. So I kind of, after doing some research, realized that eating, especially in the area where I want to lose weight, that starts in the kitchen, right? You gotta get the eating under control, because if you don't get the eating under control, no matter how much working out you do, it's not gonna balance out. It's not gonna balance out at all. If you're not even taking in the nutrients, the fruits, the juice blends and things like that into your body to help cleanse while you're eating, then your weight is just you're just storing fat. Especially if your body structure is the way that mine is, then it's very difficult to just work out and not fix your eating patterns and expect results. It's just not gonna really happen, right? And that might just be for anybody, realistically, because we're all pretty much the same. We might have different body types, but the way our bodies operate is pretty much the same. So what I want to really do for the next 6 months, when it comes to me, one of the things that I want to tackle is getting my fitness and my health in order. I want to start eating right. I want to start making sure that my kids are cleansing their bodies correctly, because Like, when we were kids growing up, my mom used to always give us our washo. Thank God our house had 3 bathrooms. Well, actually 4 bathrooms, because I mean, when them Sunday nights when she gave the washouts to all the kids, it was like we was fighting for the bathrooms throughout the night because we was going to the bathroom. That's what it did. It cleansed us out. And we never knew what it was. It was just nasty, it was bitter, and we had to drink it. And getting older now I know what it was, what she was doing. She was constantly cleansing our bodies, constantly keeping us pure of toxins. No matter what we were taking in, she made sure that she got it out if it wasn't coming out naturally. And that holistic part of living is, it's that we weren't completely no vegetarian family or nothing like that, but we had very holistic ways of how we ate, of how we took care of ourselves, of how we healed ourselves when we were sick. And that is one of the things that I took on when COVID hit and it took me out. I called my sister because she had just came from Jamaica. I was like, send me some of that fever grass you got. And when I drank that tea the next morning, the night before, trust me, I called my kids in the room like that was it for me. I felt like I couldn't breathe. My chest was closing up. It was really scary. And I just know that that tea is the truth. Okay, I made the concoction with that tea. We got this little thing in our family group chat. We was sending out the remedy to everybody, and anyone that got it, once they hit that remedy, it was gone. And it didn't destroy, because remember, COVID was destroying some people's immune systems, like to the point where they're still feeling issues now. And I know that remedy, because not only was it taking out the toxins, it was also rebuilding back things where that was getting broken down. And it's very important for us to understand that everything that they made as healing medicine, it comes from somewhere. It comes from the earth. The root of it comes from the earth somewhere. So if we really focus on herbal style healing, or just taking in some herbs every day by drinking a cup of tea. We all drink coffee to stay. It's like coffee is the thing that you need every morning before work. Growing up, it wasn't coffee in our house. It was tea. Peppermint tea, fever grass tea, sarsa tea, ginger tea, orange peel tea. It was tea, 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 tea. Okay? To the point where now, as adults, anywhere we go, we always want a cup of tea first. Most people are like coffee. Since I started working and having to go out to, different 9 to 5 corporate companies here and there, coffee is always there. But I always have my cup of tea first, and then I would drink a cup of coffee, right? But it's like when your body is programmed to a certain way, it's like it becomes like a natural healer. And I noticed that instead of me fighting against my body, I got to listen to my body. Let my body tell me what I'm feeling. Let my body tell me what I need. Like if I feel, my kids be like, my mom, for everything, she tells us to go make a cup of tea. And it's like my daughters be like, this is something totally different that I had the other day. But it's just, you don't understand that what it does, it basically rejuvenates all the healing things that are in our body to get to work. That's what I mean, I don't know medically what people may say herbs and stuff do to the body, but I know that when that hit my body, that's what I feel. That every time I drink tea, it don't matter if I'm sick with a cold, it don't matter if I'm having bad menstrual cramps, it don't matter if my back is hurting, it don't matter if my stomach is hurting, it don't matter what's hurting. If I drink a cup of tea, I feel like things in my body just starts to spark, right? If I take a cup of concoction that we created in our family, that I know a lot of people probably utilize it, but ours is like the honey, the lime, and the eucalyptus. Whenever you have any kind of mucus, any phlegm, any congestion going on, that remedy, it knocks it out. I remember one night we was on tour and I literally had no voice. I tell you, my voice was completely gone. And my dad whipped up some of the remedy for me, and I drank it all day. All day I was drinking it, taking spoons of it and drinking it. And you see, by the time it was time for us to perform, I was able to push through and my voice came alive. You can say it was all in my mind or whatever you want to say, but I know my voice ain't no mind. When you're a singer, you know your voice. When your voice is gone, it's gone. Ain't nothing you could do to push through that. But when the airways open up a little bit, then you can push through it. And I know that that's what that did for me. It opened up my airways. It allowed them, whatever inside of me, to get to work. I'm telling you. Because our body we're natural healers from inside and out. Look at when you cut yourself. It takes a couple of days, but it heals. You never get a cut and that cut stays an open wound. It's going to turn into a scab, then it's going to peel, then it's going to come off, then you're going to have a mark. A memory that you had got cut. But at the end of the day, you healed. And the same way we heal externally, we heal internally that way as well. And we got to focus on learning more about the things that can naturally heal us, opposed to always running to the store and getting some Motrin, or always running to the store and getting some cough syrup, or find other ways. Because the reality of it is, once a sickness gets into your body, once you start feeling the symptoms, it's already in there. The symptoms is a result that there's some shit going on inside. So you have to really activate the healing things in your body, so that they can get to work and start fighting it off. And they right now they sleeping. And that virus in there getting to work. They need to wake up and get to work. And that's what drinking a cup of tea, drinking a concoction, taking in the steam, put that towel over your head and let your internal organs get to work. And I feel like once we do that, once we start to give our bodies a structure of what is coming in every day at this time, then it stops. It gives us time to work on it. Can't be throwing something in there every 2 hours, every 6 hours, all throughout the night. It don't get no break. Nah, you can't do that. You can't do that. You got to give them a break. So I'm starting, I think I do from 12 to 12. No, I think I do from 12 to 10 or something like that. I gotta go look at my thing, but I started doing it and I will keep you guys posted. But going on my digital scale, I do see that I've already lost 6 pounds. And mind you, I haven't gotten back on my workout regimen yet. So that's what's showing me that if I can now add the workout with this part, I think I'll be able to do what I want to do with my body, which is really tone it up in the areas that I want to tone it up in, get fit to where I'm not huffing and puffing coming up my damn stairs, bringing up a couple bags of groceries. I want to be like, all right, I did that. I could even run up the stairs, So it's like, that's my focus. One of my focus for the next 6 months. I really want to get my body back right. I want to do certain things with my family. Help start with, like I told y'all a couple of weeks ago, we about to start a hair growth journey. My son is starting his locks. My fiance, I think he is. We'll see. I'll let y'all know. But my kids want to go on this hair growth journey. So we're all going to be doing these little remedies, waxing our hair once a week, using certain oils in our scalp. And let's see what it does, right? We'll see what it does. This time around, I'm going to try a new oil. I'll let you guys know the name of it once I get it. I think it's Baskin something. I got to look it up. But I will definitely share that with you guys. And we'll see how that goes in the next couple months, all right? So just go out there today. For me, my focus is getting back healthy and fit. That's the main focus for me. So all of you, I encourage you to do the same. It's going to help you to feel great. It's going to help you to be able to live longer, right? And just be happier. That's the main thing. Just be happier, right? And continue to be the best version of you.